Good morning, YouTube. How is everybody out there today? Today we are going to continue the High Queen Khalida campaign. Now, in the previous episode, we finally dealt with Tretch Craventail, smashing his rat empire. But we also got embroiled in 2 additional wars. As well as being at war with Kugath, we also got pulled into a war with the Caravan of the Blue Roses, with Helm and Gorst, and Imric, I believe, got us dragged into a war with Grisus Goldtooth. So we've got those 2 to contend with. Seems we've also got some Skaven there, but I don't think we need to worry about those. So our immediate concerns are our ongoing war with the High Elves as well. Teclis decided to declare war on us and attacked our settlement at the Serpent Coast. We've taken it back, we've defeated his army, but it's still roaming around. It's not really a threat. They're too weak, I think. And I don't see any additional armies coming. So we just got to chase them down. Hopefully that won't take too long. However, while the army of Teclis is not a threat, we do have a threat here in the east, as Kugath Plaguefather has an army ready to take back the Shattered Stone Isle. So we need to do something about him. We've got an army, but 2 turns away, and it's recuperating, unfortunately. So we may well lose the Shattered Stone Isle before we get to attack Kugath. What we can do, though, is use one of our great incantations, the Great Incantation of Kassar. So that will give us the attrition in the region. I don't know if it will affect them before they attack, but it's worth doing anyway. We've got the gold, so we're not really going to be losing out on much. And it will also deal some damage to Teclis' army in the south. So it would be interesting to see if they lose much before they attack, because I expect them to attack next turn. What else do we have happening? I've included a mod now in a new mod. I was looking at the books of Nagash at the end of the last stream and thinking, my god, they're pretty weak. Terribly weak. I mean, the bonuses they give you are not really worth the trouble. So I've downloaded a mod which gives increased bonuses for the books of Nagash. So this previously, I believe, used to be Winds of Power Reserve plus 10 and Line of Sight over Golden Idols and Gemstone and Marble regions. But now there's an additional 250% trade tariffs income boost. I don't know if it's going to be way overpowered, but these books, I mean, they're Nagash's books, and Nagash was one of the greatest magicians or wizards in the entire magicians. He's not Paul Daniels. One of the greatest wizards in the entire Warhammer world. So I think that the books deserve to be better. Whether this mod proves to be too good, I don't know. Because half of these books, let's be realistic, we're not going to be getting. We may well get this book, maybe this book, maybe this book. I don't know if we'll go this far north. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be attacking Castle Drakenhof. Alright, let's return to the matter at hand. And here we go. Okay, so we are in the Dreadrock. We do have a little bit of building to do, so let's see what we can go for. There's a lot of corruption in the area, so I think we'll go the Catacomb Watchers, which at the top level will give us... It's going to give us... I don't want that then. -4 corruption if we take it to level 2. So we'll do that for a while. We can replace that building when the corruption is gone. We might also go for some growth, maybe, just to get this settlement up to its top tier as quickly as possible. Alright, so we are healing. I think we're going to have to wait that turn to heal before we engage Kugath. So let's move on to the next turn and see what happens. Okay, exactly what I thought. And unfortunately, the corruption So not corruption. The attrition hadn't kicked in at that point, so that's a shame. Decisive defeat. Yeah, I thought that would be, so I don't think there's much point in fighting that one. So will he take it? Yes, he will, which means he's now protected from the attrition, because that's no longer our territory. So, bugger. It was worth a try. It was worth a try to see if we could get that. Maybe now, with him being in the Shattered Stone Isle, maybe we'll actually be able to trap him there. If we can get there quickly enough to lay siege before he moves out. Although he's probably going to be able to recruit extra units in time, I would imagine. We'll soon find out. We're halfway through the end turn, which is starting to chug a little. I've noticed on my PC in particular, the further into a campaign I go, the slower she gets. I guess that's because the big factions have more things to do. And there we go, the end part was a bit quick. Stray slaves, men whose flesh still crowds their bones, with hearts that continue to beat, have been found wandering the land. Throwing themselves upon our mercy, they beg for their lives and their freedom to return to their faraway homes. What should we do? Okay, so if we let them wander, we get increased diplomatic relations but restore control. Or we can take them as slaves and we'll get growth or provinces. I think that one is the one we want. Settlement lost, yes, we know that. Allied begins outpost construction. Okay. Oh, one other thing I'd noticed when I was looking at the end of last stream, the crisis is not too far away from kicking off. No, I missed the event that'll come up, but looking at the items up here, yeah, we have one turn until the crisis kicks in. Now, what that crisis is going to be, I have no idea. And how much is going to affect the campaign, I don't know. It might prove to be very a very minor thing, or it might kick the complete shit out of me. We'll soon see. Alright, let's move our army here. We're probably going to be taking attrition the moment we do. No, I don't want to go into the Sea of Storms. Yeah, we're going to be taking attrition. I don't think we can help that. Don't think we can help that, unfortunately. Alright. We have High Queen Khalida up here. She's continuing to move eastward. So she's using the raiding stance so that she doesn't take attrition. So we should be able to take Pig Barter in maybe the next turn. And then move into the Vampire Lands. I don't know. We might be able to take the Flayed Rock and the Scrap Towers maybe within 3 turns. That would be very handy if we can indeed do that. The quicker we can get High Queen Khalida out of that area, the better. Okay, so they would have taken attrition. Yeah, they did. Alright, so now, can we reach them? It would be nice. No, we cannot. That's unfortunate. How about our other army? No, that's if they're in force march. Unfortunately, we do not want them in force march. Let's move them here. Put them into an ambush stance, and maybe we can force Teclis's army to the west on the next turn. Okie dokie. We do have 2 armies to the north. Now these 2 armies are going after Abshiek Bloodgatherer. So we've fought a battle against him before. He's got 2 armies now. Fortunately, there's nothing in that second one. So we fought a battle against him before. We managed to kill off one of his Ragnarok spiders, but we lost. It was King Inabran, I believe, lost that battle. That's why we're coming back with 2 armies this time. Don't intend to lose, but if we lose one of the armies, that's not a big problem at all. With the Tomb King's armies are pretty easy to come by, and we don't really have any threats in this region, which is fantastic. Alright, so we have an upgrade available. We'll take that. We've got plenty of cash to handle that. Let's have a look. Any other upgrades we may be interested in doing? Oh, we've got Karak Asgal as well. That's 12 grand in one turn. Let's upgrade one city at a time. Let's see. This will give us additional growth. Yep, we'll take that. We'll leave those be for the moment. We'll take the increased gold. And everything's fine there. And we're rebuilding there. Okay, that's all fine. Alright. So let's see what's going to happen on the Dragon Isles. I guess this is where the most important battle will take place. Oh, and of course the crisis will trigger this turn. Oh, here we go. I knew he was going to come out for us. Valiant defeat. Can we take him? Let's see, what does he have? He's got some Chaos Knights. They're going to be a problem for us. The Rot Flies we should be able to kill pretty quickly. The fact that he's slow. Do we have anything really fun? Well, we've got our Dragon and Eagles that might be able to take care of Kugath if we can separate him. Our front line should be able to go toe-to-toe with his. Oh well, I guess we'll find out. Let's see how King Elim III matches up against Kugath Plaguefather. We're going to have to fight him eventually, so no point putting it off. Let's grab some water. For anybody that's interested in Warhammer lore, I put out another video yesterday. This was on the High Elven Lore Master, Belenea the Wise. So he's the master of the White Tower of Hoeth. So it's a short 2-minute video on Belenea. And later today, I may have either a video on... let's see if I can remember his name. Oh, and I know the Dragon Lord. I think it's Alenia, the Dragon Lord. He's a high elven dragon master who was banished by Finubar the Seafarer back after the Great Chaos Incursion. He was banished because Finubar believed he hadn't done his job properly. However, the Dragon Lord had indeed saved Khalida, basically, from the Chaos invasion. But he was banished and he became a mercenary, and he's part of the Dogs of War. Let's start our deployment. Let's see how we can handle this. Alright, so they're going to be slow moving. We don't have anything really quick, which is going to help us out. Oh, there's reinforcements will come over there. Okay. Where is the... that's where the last line is going to be. Just trying to see where the back is. Okay. Let's go up on the hill, I think. The hill might prove the most useful location. Let's see if we can do this. Nope. Alright, maybe want to have a little bit of a gap between our units. It will let me select them. There we go. I was pressing the wrong button then as I was trying to move them across. Alright, then we're going to have these halberd guys come from this direction. And then we can have maybe 2 rows of archers. And we'll group the archers up so that we can get them to do some focus fire. Maybe we'll have them like this. There we go. They're already grouped. Let's throw our king here. What do we got here? Leash Priest. He can go here as well. King's on a chariot. Let's put the king over here. And it leaves us with our dragon, which we're probably going to use pretty quickly. The dragon and the birds will keep grouped together over there. Got some tomb scorpions, not quite sure what we're going to use them on yet. They're pretty good at killing nurglings, so I guess that's going to be their aim to start with. Alright, let's go. Let's see how well, or poorly, this battle against Kugath goes. Oh, he deployed all the way up there. Alright, I was not expecting that. I thought he was going to deploy by the trees. Alright, that means I probably want to change how my army is deployed. Let's get that eagle over here. Right, let's grab our tomb guard. And let's get everybody else. I guess we're going to have to put these on each side, I guess. Okay, cool. Get that in place. Got one group of archers. Another group of archers. Where's our leech priest? Get him here. Get the lord here. I think that's pretty much everything. What has not moved? What's not moving? Tomb scorpions. Tomb scorpions are not moving. Alright, we'll place them here. Alright. He may well be waiting for us to go to him. However, we outrange him. I think. I know Kugath's got pretty good range on him, but I think our Casket of Souls might have a longer range. Now, what option do we have here? Senvale, hiding. Okay, we can hide our units. Not really going to be that useful, unfortunately. What's the range on Kugath? 400. And the range on our casket? 506. Alright, so we do outrange him. And he's going to be doing 464 missile strength, as opposed to our 1.2k. So I think we, our casket out-damages him too. Alright, our army's almost in position. Let's maybe just speed it up a little. Their reinforcements are going to be here fairly soon. I think that's what they're waiting for before they start their move, their advance. If not, if they just want to sit there and take a few shots from our Casket of Souls, that's perfectly fine. Let's see, it's can Kugath reach us where he is? I'm uncertain whether he can. I cannot quite see the range. Hang on. No, he cannot. So if we can only reach here, there's no way that he can reach us. And since we can only reach there, we need to move our casket forwards. Alright, let's get these fly units. Just put them over the trees there. Let's see if we can provoke them to move. It looks like they're just... not quite sure what they're doing. Are they advancing or are they just setting up in formation? That's interesting. I'm not quite sure what he just did to his troops there. Alright, so the casket still hasn't reached yet. Oh, it does reach that one unit, which I think is just open fire on. And that was a complete waste. Hold your fire. It looks like they are coming to us indeed. We can get the casket now back behind our units. And we might even pull our units back. Pull the entire army back a bit so that we've got more time to fire at them without the trees being in the way. Now we're going to pull these guys down here because we want them out of range of Kugath. We do not want Kugath getting them. Ah, they've stopped. Oh no, here they come. They're coming again. Alright, cool. Alright, we've got plague bearers and we've got rot flies and we've got nurglings. Right, so they're not a threat. They're not a threat. We can take out those rot flies with our dragon. If they're coming after our dragon. They will die pretty quickly, those plague drones, if they come within range of our archers, so no need to worry there. The fact that there's such a slow-moving army gives us plenty of time to think things through. Alright, let's attack those plague drones, let's deal with them quickly. Let's have a look how far, no, a long way away from being in range of our archers. However, they are in range of the casket of cells. So let's tell that to fire at will. I don't think we need to control its targeting. If we tell it to aim at Kugath, it's probably going to miss most of the time, so won't worry. Even though Kugath's a large target, Casket's not really that good at pinpointing just a single target. Alright, let's get these birds. Get them to come out of the fight and then come in with a charge when the dragons got them busy. Okay, for some reason our casket has decided that it wants to fire where our birds are. Maybe not its best bet. Let's fire into the middle of this group instead. Well, that dragon is taking damage from something. Something is really damaging our dragon. What the hell could it be? Alright, let's pull them back. Tell them to get out of there. They are slowly. Kugath is sitting back using his range, which doesn't surprise me. Let's see if we can take out their range. The 3 units didn't really leave. Alright, so there's plague drones now. We should be able to take them out. We dealt with the other ones pretty easily. I don't believe it was them that was hurting the dragon. I think something else was. Yeah, we're dealing with them pretty easily. No need to worry there. Okay, they've got a lot of units. Looks like they're going to be... The Chaos Knights are coming around this side, which means we want these guys over here. Oops. Oh, I need to use the button to get them there. These are not going to be useful. Oh my lord, what happened to these guys? What did they get hit by? Going to use the net of Amontok on here. I think we're going to have to. Oh, they're going to have to move. You guys should be able to tear through them pretty easily.
They vex me. Go.
And these plague drones are putting up more of a fight than I thought they would, but we'll get the dragon out of there. We'll use the dragon on Kugath, perhaps. We've got a Chaos Giant in there. That's a nice target. Let's fire on that. Okay, alright, so where are these? Where's my second unit of halberds? Oh, there they are. Okay, alright, good. Wondering where they've gone for a second. Oh, we're going to have to pull these archers back. They're too close. We don't really have a target. No, he has no targets for that spell. The best we can do is just... No, it's a waste. Where's my dragon? Oh, there he is. Let's get him here. Oh, our Tomb Scorpion's going... Oh, we've lost one. That is not what I expected to see. This battle is not going well. I shall not lie. It's not what I was hoping for. Alright, let's get them to chase us, perhaps. We outpace them, that's for certain. Alright. Playgoers. Let's change our focus on the knights here. And then let's see if we can get some dragon flame on the back of them. I think I might actually end up hitting some of my own troops. No, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's get a charge in the back there. Damn, these guys have done a really good job against our 2 eagles. So our eagles have underperformed. Our tomb scorpions underperformed. What's next?
For Nehekhara!
For Nehekhara, yes.
We march!
Right, let's get you into the fight here. For some reason we've got archers who will not fire. Gonna have to move them, and none of these guys will fire either. Alright, you guys are useless if you're not shooting things. Right, you should be able to shoot at these, come on. They're a large target. You can shoot over the tomb, guys. Actually, you might even be able to get a shot off on them too. Good, we're getting some shots on them. Where did our tomb... Where's our tomb scorpion gone? Oh, there he is. Alright, he's much more happy fighting what he's fighting there. Okay, let's get you back into the fight. There's our dragon. And he's ready for another breath attack. Let's go here. So we can get it along the lines here. Hopefully we hit more this time. Oh, that was nice. I like that one. Dealt with the unit. Oh, we're going to get him to try that charge in the rear again. I don't think he did anything the first time. Alright, Chaos Knights are gone. We can now change fire to something else. Let's fire Chaos Knights in the middle of there. Alright, come on, get that charge off. Alright, morale is being sapped. That's good. Okay, alright, things have seemed to have turned around a little. Nope, I thought they had a unit over there for a moment. Alright, let's get you guys into the fight. Let's get you guys wrapping around the side. The Chaos Knights are coming back. Time to refocus our fire on them. Make them think twice about such a stupid thing. Okay, can we pin them in place? Alright, dragging in again. Ah, okay, good. We have our eagles who are now able to go after Kugath. Just stop him. Oh, actually, he's used up all his ammo, really. Alright, they're crumbling away. They're crumbling away. Everybody's crumbling away. I think we've got them. I think we've got them. Look at that, Kugath. You didn't stay with your men. They probably would have fared better if you had. Well, nice shot, right in the middle of them. Unfortunately, we didn't kill any. Maybe we'd be better off going after the Chaos Knights with them. Those Chaos Knights might die. Ooh, where's that going? Let's get our bird away. Okay. Let's get our archers in to fire on him. I think that's all we can do. He's firing at us, so we may as well fire at him. Speed things up. He might disintegrate before we get that opportunity there. Oh, he's decided that. Oh no, I thought he was going to run away. He's just spinning in circles. Oh, let's get a dragon breath off on him. nice amount of damage. He's trying to run for it. Oh, he's after my dragon. Leave my dragon alone. Here we go. Let's fill him full of needles. Let's fill him full of arrows. Alright. Well, they predicted a loss. We got a victory. We didn't... No, we did. We lost a Tomb Scorpion. But the rest of our army is pretty intact. That eagle, of course, doesn't look in the best of health, but will recover. So we lost a Tomb Scorpion. That's a shame. But we can recover from that. Well, I will take that victory. And it means we can move on to the settlement and take it next turn. Which will be a good place to recuperate. And then we can move north to, I believe Kugath only has the one settlement remaining after we've reclaimed this part of the Dragon Isles. And if we can wipe out Kugath and have King Elim III coming from the south, and High Queen Khalida coming from the west, we should be able to deal with Helmengorst pretty easily. He does have, I did see 2 armies of his, but they're further east, fighting the Skaven, it looks like. So if we can take his settlements from him when he's abroad. These plague drones, they did a far better job fighting off my eagles and dragon than I thought. Thought they would. I mean, they didn't kill anything, of course, because they're fighting large targets. So we did indeed lose the Tomb Scorpion. That's a shame. Let's go for casualty replenishment, or... Now we'll go the jars. Go the canopic jars. Alright, so we're going to take attrition here. I wonder if that means we're going to lose a unit. Because we had 1 or 2 units on the edge. Oh, and of course we're taking attrition from being in his lands and the corruption, and we're taking attrition from his plague. So we may not be able to heal, actually, very much once we even take the Shattered Stone Isle. They shouldn't really have much in the way of a garrison there now. We defeated that garrison when they were out in the open field. I'm sure they would have gotten 1 or 2 units, but they shouldn't have much at all. Yong Sun of the Burning Wind Nomads would like a chat. What would she want? They've ended the trade agreement. Why? Why end your trade with me? Oh, hello. Where the frack did this beastman come from? I don't remember seeing any beastmen in that area. I don't remember being at war with any beastmen. Hang on, was this the army we were going after? Have they replenished their supply of spiders? So they've lightning striked me, but they're going to end up losing. So they're going after King Francis. Well, we'll auto resolve this if they're going to lose.
For Nehekhara.
We're going to take the jars. The more jars, the better. Alright, the faction destroyed the top notes. That's nothing to do with us. King Elim has got plague. Achieved victory over Nurgle multiple times. Ooh, Cambrian Warsfix for King Elim. I like. King Francis just got himself a chariot. Ah, we have claimed the 2nd book of Nagash. So that was. So our reward was power reserve capacity plus 20 all armies for Winds of Magic, line of sight over regions, golden idols, marble and gemstones, and income from trade tariffs plus 250. Oh, and we have the Vampiric Ascension. Death and decay taints the Winds of Magic as a bitter feud breaks out among the vampires, with every major lord of the night claiming Neferata's legacy. Now they can only be stopped by capturing all the major sites of power and putting an end to their dark rituals. All their major sites of power? Where the fuck are they? Am I going to have to be going all over the bloody empire to take them? So, destroy the following factions. Sylvania. Okay. The Dragonhoof Conclave. Okay. The Barrow Legion. Barrow Legion. Oh, that's Bretonia. Okay. Caravan of Blue Roses, who I was about to attack. Lucky bastards. What perfect timing for them. They now have... what have they got? 4 great stacks now? When before I was... or 5 maybe? I was about to start taking their lands. And Mousillon. That's nice to see Mousillon get a boost. Reward, campaign victory. Okay. So I get campaign victory even though I haven't done my campaign goals, which was to kill Cetra and Arcane the Black, who I have not even attacked yet. I'm not sure what why there's an indicator over there. We move away from it, it's not showing me anything. Okay. Oh, he's moved a little bit.
My dynasty reigns.
He should be well within range of our army here. Decisive victory. Excellent.
Rise, my legions. Rise.
And we'll take more jars.
Them all.
No. I think we'll keep going jars until we can get another army. Enemy killed in battle. So we've got the 2 armies down here in the south. They, I think, are going to be more than enough to deal with anything the High Elves throw at us. I don't know whether we go after them. Are they interested in peace? I prefer peace, to be honest.
It was just unbearable.
No, you're not interested in peace. Okay, and then I can't really sweeten the deal, can I? If we give you some cash. No, let's give you 8 grand. That's 6. Okay, we'll give you 6 grand. Nah, that barely put a dent in it. Okay, well. And we shall leave you be for the moment. I mean, if you want to attack me again, by all means, do so. You're not going to win. Alright, King Chakotay into the Temple of Skulls. That's right, we're building up the Temple of Skulls. Matter of fact, it's being built up quite nicely. And we've got the resource. What do we want to go for? Maybe we should go for a Bone Giant or 2. We don't actually have any Bone Giants at the moment. Yeah, let's grab the building for the Bone Giants. What's this give us again? 1 jar per turn. +2 control in adjacent provinces. Hero recruit rank +2. Lord recruit rank +1 faction wide. I don't really feel like that's giving me too much. If it was control in all provinces, if it was just control +1 in all provinces, it might be worth it, but not as it stands. So if we're not going to go for that, let's go for Scorpion's Nest, perhaps? Another Tomb Scorpion? Or we could go... we're not really using them, but Sepulchral Stalkers aren't bad. Since I'm so indecisive, we'll hold off. Let's have a look what else we have. Okay, we can upgrade this, and so we shall. More Tomb Guard with Halberds is good. Gonna go for extra ushabti with bows. Great Desert of Araby. Okay, let's cure. Let's do this one. Get rid of more corruption. Alright. How is King Ilim faring? Okay, alright. So he lost a unit there from the plague and attrition. What was it? Ah, the eagle. The eagle that was injured. Okay. What would we like? What would we like? Let's go for the final lightning strike. Probably gonna need something with... Do we have replenishment? No. Minus 15% for the attrition. Let's do that. Because we have the plague on us. So if we have lesser plague, then that's good. We can occupy it directly. Excellent. No need to fight. So we've taken that. Let's build it up to our liking. Yeah, why not? Okay, what do we got here? Alright, that's nothing to worry about. We move north to High Queen Khalida. Oh, she cannot quite... Oh no, that's raiding stance. She can reach Pig Barter. Let's go to Pig Barter then. Alright, so decisive victory. I think. Let's have a look at what we'd be fighting in. As it thinks about showing me. Okay. Alright, let's quick save. Okay, and then let's fight. So we can take this settlement with a few casualties. We need Khalida's army in peak fighting condition. Because we've got a lot of vampire counts just to our east to deal with. The Caravan of the Blue Roses. We were going there to wipe them out, but seems they've been saved, at least for a while. We're going to have to get, I think, an additional army in the east to help out High Queen Khalida and King Ilim III. I mean, we do have two armies in the north who've just fought that army for the Book of Nagash. I mean, one of them is crippled, but they should be pretty much restored to full in about 4 turns. But we've got to worry about Manfred, who's out in the Lands of the Dead. So we might need those two armies guarding our territory near that land. It'll be interesting to see if those vampire counts come directly for us, or if they just spread out and fight everything. I mean, if they've got an inherent player bias like everything else, then it'll be a bit annoying, I think. This is a new map. I haven't fought on this one before. Interesting. So it was an ogre camp then. Looks like it was an ogre camp or greenskin perhaps. Taken by Kulgath. Alright, how do we want to approach this? I think we might come from this direction. It feels more open. So let's deploy our forces. We're not going to be using a great deal of these to start with, at least. So let's get them right back. Keep them well out of the way. We've got shoved here with great bows. Grab those. We've got Cetra and her friends. And then we've got the things that are going to be doing most of the work to begin with. Let's group them up, I think, maybe. Well, at least, yeah, we'll group them up. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Let's have a look. Tab. Yeah, nobody left over there. Okay, cool. Let's start this battle. Let's get this party started. Alright, towers. I want to wipe out any towers they might have. like that one. So focus. Yeah, we should be able to take that down pretty quickly, I think. I think the skeleton catapult, Screaming Skull catapult, is probably going to be the more accurate. Okay, nice shot. Maybe 2 more volleys. Oh, just missed. Alright, this volley I think will do it. And then they're completely at our mercy. There we go, alright. We'll just leave our things now to fire at whatever they feel like. These sharpty with great bows have decent enough range. 293, so let's see, do they have any ranged units? No, they don't. Okay. I'm just going to use them to pick off their ranged unit, but since they don't seem to have any, we'll just bring in our archers right up front. We should have a Leech Priest with us. Yep. Okay, let's get him up front too. These guys have actually got some ranged to them as well. Alright, we're just going to let those fire at whatever they feel like. And we'll see about just firing at Lord, I guess. Let's turn around. There we go. See if we can get him in the back. That's nice enough. That'll do. It's a start. Alright, our forces are advancing. We'll get these guys to march forwards. They'll be used soon enough. Queen Khalida and her, we'll see the Leech Priest is in place already, so let's get the Tomb Prince and High Queen Khalida up there. Alright, are they in range of my archers? Not quite. Not all of them at least. I might just move them forwards as a group. We wanted to aim at the Plague Toads with them. I think they'd be most useful attacking those. And I think we might now maybe use the speed of these guys to come around the side and try and claim 1 or 2 spots from inside there. I don't know whether we want to get the Sphinx of Uskep, or Uskep, or Uskuf, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it, involved in the fight quite yet. Plenty of ammo on our ranged units here. So I was watching a little bit of Lawmaster of Sotek stream the other day, and he was mentioning that there's a bug for the Tomb Kings where apparently you get infinite ammo. Don't know what the hell he was talking about. I do not get that. I have not had that once. So it might just be his machine that's fucked. Because that ain't happening on my playthroughs. On any playthroughs that I've done. Let's see if we can get these guys a bit. They noticed what was happening, but yeah, that's nice. That's a nice amount of damage. Alright, these guys running around. That's nice. Nice map. I like this map. It's something different. Alright, how are you guys going with their toads? Pretty well. I don't see the toads anymore. Did you kill them all already? If you did, that was very quick. Yeah, our Leech Priest hasn't even had the chance to actually use any magic on them yet. Let's bring him in so he can do so. Let's see, what do we got? What do we have? The only offensive spell we have is Vortex. Seems like a waste to use it on them, since they're about to die. So maybe we'll hold off until they get closer. Let's see, are we going to get lucky? Is it going to go my way? This way, this way. To me, to me. No, it's going to go away. The unpredictability of Vortex spells, they never seem to do exactly what I want. Okay. Let's Get you firing on these guys. I like the little attacks that these guys do. I actually used the missile effect that these guys use for the... Oh, what was the unit I added? There was a mod I did in Warhammer 2, the Plagues of the Liber Bubonicus, and I added a unit which has an attack similar to these guys, because I quite like the effect of these. Got a few ideas written down for the rework of the Plagues of the Liber Bubonicus. It'll be next year when I start releasing my mods. There'll be changes to that. Quite a few changes I plan. Looks like we've got the settlement. We're not even going to have to move in any further. There we go. Well, one last volley. Who's running away? Oh, Forsaken. Okay, let them go. Yes, so the Plagues of the Liber Bubonicus is going to get quite the rework. Whole host of ideas. Had somebody recently say that they enjoyed the Tretch mod. Oh, excuse me. So I'm gotta think of a way of upgrading that. I wanna everything I port over. I just don't want to bring it across exactly as is. I want to try and enhance them, rework them, make them flesh them out a little. I feel that the initial mods like the Tretch mod and the Scroll mod are not as good, not as fleshed out as the latter ones I did, like the Bretonnian mod, for instance. So, you know, next year when I do start working on the mods and releasing them, then it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of work. It'd be interesting to see what state the game is in at that point. If we've had the Chaos Dwarves, or if they've been delayed, like I think they're going to be. I think the Chaos Dwarves are probably going to end up being delayed until 2023. So I think we will get another DLC this year, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a smaller Lord pack, accompanied by an FLC Lord. And that FLC Lord, I'd imagine, would either be Boris Todbringer or the Red Duke, possibly. Decisive victory. Okay, I don't think I was ever really in doubt. We wanted to occupy that. We'll probably end up giving that to Imric, because I don't really want to have to be defending this stuff here, but for the time being, we need it, so that we're not sitting in corruption. Resurrect. Replaces reanimate, leadership plus 16, replenish hit points of combatants. Yeah, that'll do.
Focus!
Focus! More canopic jars. So up to 813, so we do have the ability right now to get another army from the mortuary cult, I think, unless the price increased. Oh shit, the price doubled. Okay, alright. We have the cash, we don't have the canopic jars. Alright, we are going to have to focus heavily on canopic jars. How's our research going? 17 turns until we get another dynasty there. Okay. Alright, High Queen Khalida has done her dash for now. Alright, so King Francis did live. So who is this? Alright, so if we look at the books of Nagash, we've got one of them. Okay, right. So where's the next one? I guess we are going to have to go up here now, because we have to take Castle Drakenhof to defeat
I refuse.
defeat the vampires. So I guess eventually we will have that one. So what does that one give us? All commandments plus 100% effectiveness, Winds of Magic Power Reserve. Okay. Seems that everything gives you Winds of Magic Power Reserve. Spell resistance, hero recruitment, leash priest, shadows. Doesn't seem that good, even though this is the mod that makes things better. So I wonder how bad it was to begin with. Regions will be hit by a sandstorm after sacking or occupying settlements. Means to sandstorm attrition. Casualty replenishment rate 15%. Physical resistance 20%. So the physical resistance is really the reason to get that one. So what's there? So this is just outside our settlement of the Great Desert of Araby. So it's these guys. It's the Nehekhara, the Blade of Scararil. Looks like lizardmen and wood elves. Yeah, lizardmen and wood elves. So we'd have to, of course, get an army over there. Probably a couple of armies to take them out. And to do so, we'd be marching through this and Tzeentch's lands. I'm kind of wondering if we should strike up that alliance with Cetra now. Oh no, as soon as we do, Cetra is going to be affected by some negative traits just for being allied with us, which means that he'd die quicker to these guys. So maybe we'll leave Cetra as he is. Let's see. So these two books not really that good. Oh, that's a nice one. The 5th book of Nagash. Shame we're not going to see that one. Army capacity +2. Unit capacity +10 for Tomb Guard and Tomb Guard with halberds. Armor +40 for Tomb Guard and Nehekhara warriors. Bloody hell. Alright, that book seems overpowered. Way overpowered. Compared to some of the other ones, like this one. Sorry, this... Yeah, this one. This one's crap when you put it next to that. Damn, why is that one so far away? I want that one. The other ones. Research rate +60%, that would certainly help. 30 jars a turn. Oh, I want that one too now. Hero capacity +10 for all hero types. Canopic jars generated 500. So the ones that are further away are the ones I really want. Right, do we launch an expedition to Lustria? We'd need to send 2 armies. It's not that far really, is it? I mean, how many turns would that take to get from our lands here to Lustria? Maybe we could set, maybe these two, we could get another army here, and 2 of the armies then could move south to deal with the Teclis until he gives in, and then we'll sail around the tip of the Southlands, past the Chaos Wastes to Lustria, just so we can get to that book. We'll probably end up fighting people there, but damn, the good books are so far away. Alright, let's go. Let's end the dreaming about what books of Nagash we would want if we had the ability to get there. Let's move these guys into the Serpent Coast. I don't think they can make it this turn, but that's fine. Couple of skulls is building up. Let's actually, I think we will grab the top level on that one. Probably makes sense. I think we will be defending this territory. Where is... He's there. He's got to go through the dwarves who we are allied with. So I guess as soon as we start seeing the dwarves die... Oh, they've got a Book of Nagash there. If he took that settlement and I had to take it off him, I wouldn't be that upset, to be honest. So when we start to see the dwarves die, it means that we've got to make them move that direction. So we don't really need 2 armies defending this area, because our northern allies kind of keeping us safe. They don't have anything we want, and they don't seem to care about us at the moment. Yeah, we're going to send King Francis back to our territory so that he can rebuild an army. And we might actually continue to march north with King Sepok, just to deal with these guys. The remnants of that army that we fought. We can deal with King Sepok, and then maybe, sorry, not deal with, deal with them using King Sepok. Maybe... Oh, hang on. Have they got another army? Are we at war with... We are at war with them. Didn't realise there were two armies there. So are they... Do they have a book? No, they don't have a book. They're just forest. Okay, alright. And a skill point. Let's go... let's go attend me. Casualty replenishment. Always good. So he's moving. Is he... Yeah, he should be able to recruit as he's going back to our lands. I mean, he's partly in them now. Doesn't really have the ability to get me Tomb Guard. Let's get him some archers. 1, 2, 3... 6 units of archers this turn. Can we recruit... Oh, he can get a casket. Let's recruit that too. Any allies in the area? No, there are not. Okay, alright. Oh, somebody else has unassigned skill points. Who's that? Seheket. Patra's protection or net of Amintok. Let's go the net and then Patra. Nope, no, let's do that again. Let's go the net and Phenopic jars. We want to try and get as many jars as possible. Alright, so we are in our settlement, but we are taking attrition. I wonder how long this plague is going to last. Where's the little sign? There it is. 1 turn remaining on the plague. Okay, alright, that's not such a bad thing. So we're down to 18 units. What can we recruit there to get our forces back up? What's going to fit in with that army? Maybe... some sepulchral stalkers, perhaps? They're going to take 4 turns. It's probably going to take that long for our army to get back into shape. We won't be going anywhere for a while, I'm afraid. What options do we have with allies? Alright, we can go some... We can go another eagle to replace the one we lost. If we do go an eagle... I mean, having the 2 eagles is kind of handy. So let's do that. I don't think there's anything else worth taking one of. I don't want to take another dragon. I'm starting to get it too expensive. So maybe we just refill his army to what it had. Maybe we go for the Tomb Scorpion. Even though it got butt kicked the last time. Well, yeah, we'll take back the Tomb Scorpion. Alright, so that's King Elim. My Queen Khalida is perfectly fine. King Tiberius is recuperating. King Sehok is probably about to get his ass kicked. And King Francis is heading back to his lands. Okay. Alright, everybody has been sorted. So we need a shitload of canopic jars if we're going to get another army. That Book of Nagash, though, geez, 2 additional armies and plus 10 for Tomb Guard, with halberds, yeah, as well.
An audience.
Hey, Oxyodal, how you going?
Have you spoke?
Non-aggression pact. Sure. I have no beef with you. Alright. Need to find a way to get an army over to Lustria. If we recruit an army, we've got an outpost out in the desert of Araby. If we recruit an army there, and then march it west, and then over the Great Sea. It's probably about 20 turns to Lustria, maybe. Oh no, it's not that many. Maybe 12 turns to Lustria, and then maybe another 6 or 7 turns to get into where we want to go. Your ally has been attacked. The Blood Guzzlers. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this alliance with Imric going, even though it's getting me dragged into war after war. Alright, Bloody Hands are dead. The Bowmen of Orion are gone. I think that's going to be the vampires doing that. Dragon Isles, Dragon Fang Mount. I won't read that right now. Alright, Temple of Skulls being built up. Let's get King Tiberius in here. I'm not seeing anybody from Teclis. See, he's got Sotek's Trail there. I wonder who's got the Isles here. I'd be interested in knowing who has these Isles. At the start there's an Elven outpost there. Interesting to know if it's still just the elves sitting by themselves. Tempted to send somebody over there just to have a look. Can we hire? Well, not hire so much as get Tomb Princes. Maybe we just get a Tomb Prince to go look. Melee attack when unmounted. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Haven't seen that one before. Janhanza. That's an odd name, but we're going to recruit him. And his goal is just to explore over there to the east. I want to know what's there. And he's just going to have Canopic Jar Hoarder. So at least he's also getting us some jars. Alright, so King Elim no longer has the plague, so he's healing up. Alright. Red Rock is... Okay, I don't think I need to spend another one there. Alright, so we've got the Dragon Fang Mount up to the next level. So this is currently giving us 154. It's going to give us 309, so it's... I guess it's worth it. Let's see, we've already got the medicinal. Our income is fine, so I think we'll go Ushabti. Alright, so we've got an Nurgle army, or Kugath rather, at the Shadowstone Bay. Now we have Pigbada. I don't really see the point in building it up, although it is a larger settlement. I suppose if we were to use this as our easternmost settlement, well, I guess that one would be our easternmost settlement, it might be worth keeping that. We don't have the Ruins End, that's fine, don't really need it. Hopefully Imric will take that. Alright, if we move out across here, it's going to take us a number of turns to get to their territories. We can see one of their armies, Hamlin von Schwarzhaven, or Schwarzhafen. Where are the rest of the armies gone? They've got one over there. One's gone north. Imric has spread himself way too thin. He's pushing into the mountains of Morn, and he's leaving his territory, you know, defenseless. He needs to have at least 2 armies roaming around his territory. Or, unless he's just thinking, oh, my ally is doing such a great job. They're all taking attrition from something. What are they? Chaos corruption. Ah, they're all taking attrition from the chaos corruption. Okay. Interesting. Kind of wondering, do I go to them or do I wait for them to come to me? If we push forward too much here, probably going to get ourselves... Yeah. How much corruption is in this region? I think we're actually going to build this up for a little bit. Spices. Do we have access to spices at the moment? So check our mortuary cult. We do have spices, so we don't desperately need the spices. Alright, let's get defensive supplies. Because I feel that we're probably going to be defending this against some armies fairly soon. What would we want in the region? I don't know. I think it was 5% for own armies starting their turn in this region. So, Casualty replenishment, maybe. Corruption -1. That's what we need. We need to get rid of the corruption. Alright, so let's go for this building. Try and get rid of that corruption there as soon as we can. Okay, so that's King Tiberius on the Serpent Coast. He's settled in place. We'll come back to King Sepoch. In the meantime, we've got King Francis still marching back to our territory. So, what shall we give him this turn? Don't know that we can give him anything in one turn, to be honest. Anything that we want, that is. I mean, I don't want too many archers in the army. Well, we can get 3 units of Tomb Guard. There we go. Let's do that. 3 units of Tomb Guard to add to his army. It's going to be interesting. Can we defeat these? Does King Sepoch have Lightning Strike? I very much doubt it. He's only rank 5. Oh.
Send the chariots.
Okay, I thought that might happen. What sort of army does King Sepoch have? It's got Tomb Guard. He's got a lot of ranged. Excuse me. And we can't actually treaty with these guys, so...
On your knees.
Army ability to stand battle. Oh, that's the hiding. That one's not very useful. Oh, we're going to attack. What the hell? So it looks like it's mostly, mostly Spider Riders. The Forest Goblin Spider Riders are not really the most dangerous of things. Melee defense 32, melee attack 22. They do have poison though. Weapon strength 27. Against our Tomb Guard. 39, 48, 46. Okay.
I should take
what the hell? Oh, decisive victory. Okay, alright, well let's just do that then. There I was pondering all of that, thinking, do I, don't I? But yeah. Alright, more canopic jars. So we're just over halfway now to unlocking another army. Alright, so we got him another rank or 2. So he's got Canopic Jar Holder. What do we want to head down to here? Renowned and Feared. Campaign movement range. Anything that's going to give us... I mean, Lightning Strike is probably the only thing that's useful down there. Let's go that. And then attend me, I guess. And that's all there is for King Sepoch. King Chakotay is done, and we cannot move our new prince yet. Now let's change him Seeker of the... Oh, not them. Prinseka. Okay, I misspelt Seeker, so I'll just leave it at that. Okay. Alright. I guess next turn we should have a look and see actually what Manfred is up to. We know he's destroyed the wood elves down there. So how aggressive is he being? How quickly can we expect him to come for us?
A king comes.
Cetra wants
Should
to
I
talk.
be
I bet he wants an
intimidated?
alliance. Yeah, no. It's just going to make it worse for you, mate. Because you'll be penalised for being allied with me. And I need you as a buffer at the moment. I don't expect Carrick Cadrin to last very long in the north. With all the vampires. I guess when Nehekhara comes to the game, then she will also be part of this crisis. And any Jade vampires, I suppose, that get added. If we do see Jade vampires added to Cathay. Hope we do. No? There's a I think that's an ambulance going by. Okay. Any enemy armies? No. No, we've got a skink priest coming from... I think that's Oxyotl. Looks like he's got the same idea of me. Do some exploring. Alright, so we want to go here. Go into the Isles off the end of Ind. Looking forward to being able to fight in these regions, Ind and Koresh. Eventually. I'm not sure how long it will be before we get access to them. I think it's pretty much a certainty that we will. We may not get the factions that belong there, but I think we will get the opportunity to fight there at least. Even if it is taken up with things like lizardmen and beastmen in there. Alright, so that army, we still can't get eyes on what they have. Oh, look at that bunch of so scrap towers. I was quite confident I would have been able to take Flayed Rock and Scrap Tower in 3 turns before that crisis triggered. Now, yeah, no. High Queen Khalida is good, but she ain't that good. As a matter of fact, Imric, we kind of need some help. I'm gonna ask Imric for one of his armies.
Well, what is it?
Like I said, he's got all his armies up in the mountains of Morn. I don't think they all need to be there. If I ask him... Can I ask him to attack one of those armies? There's an army up there. If we can get rid of that one... Oh, it's Helman Gorsht in that army too. I want you to attack... him. Okay. So, does he have an army focusing on him? I don't know whether he's going to or not. Now, I want an army. Can I have any of your armies? No, I can't. Okay. Let's have a look at your... can I have any of your armies? No. Okay. Can I have any of yours? No, I can't. Nobody wants to give me an army. Okay. Oh. The vampires are moving against the lizardmen. Oh my god, look at the corruption in this place. How can the lizardmen live there with the place so corrupted? I mean, they can't set foot outside of their temple. The place is a mess. I wonder if we're going to see vampires take the entire southern tip of the Southlands. Talk about making the campaign last longer. I was thinking this campaign might have gone for another 3 or 4 episodes. So I was just going to fight Kugath and the guy Helmengorst a little bit, and then I was going to move my forces back to the west and kill Cetra and Arkan the Black. I guess plans have changed since I now need to deal with the bloody crisis. Okay, we're fine there. Well, I guess be thankful for small mercies. It was not a Skaven uprising. They don't have a Skaven crisis. I'm surprised there wasn't a Skaven crisis actually to start off with. It kind of makes sense for there to be one.
Make way.
Alright, let's head back to our territory with King Sepoch. Oh, so we've now got eyes on other areas because I'm assuming there's golden idols there. Looks like the dwarves. That's interesting. All of the dwarven armies look like they're intending to head north to fight the vampires, apparently. Okay, well, if you want to deal with the threat for me, I'm not going to complain. King Cody's not moving. King Francis is recruiting. No, is he recruiting this turn? No, he's already recruited, so we can move him a bit further.
Legions, move.
Okay, so he should have access to more units to recruit here. Then again, maybe not. Okay. We won't recruit this turn with him. Do we have any things that can be upgraded to tier 3 so we can unlock some more Tomb Guard? Funds are running a little low there. Might be time to start pocketing some of this cash. Yeah, okay, let's move on. Oh, unassigned skill. Oh well, we're going to assign it next time. So 102 factions remain. If the vampires are really aggressive, they might wipe out a good quarter of those maybe. A dwarf campaign I'm currently playing offline.
Bow before a queen, and I might consider mercy.
Our Kaon is doing remarkably well. He's basically taken about 2/3 of the Chaos Wastes in the directly north and east, and he's coming down through the Darklands and he's destroying everything in his path. And the few armies I put against him, well, they didn't fare too well. Arkan the Black ended the non-aggression pact with me. That's okay, he's not a threat where he is. He's a long way away. I wonder if Bretonnia is being overrun by the Barrow Legion. And the Empire by Sylvania. I guess the safest place to be from the crisis is Lustria. There are no real vampires there. Or Cathay for that matter. At the moment there are no vampires there either. Well, there's a vampire faction, but they're not one of the big ones. Alright. Incantation of Facade performed. Faction destroyed. Oh, Clan Mulder has bit the dust. Okay. Wonder who knocked them off. Right, let's see. You can get back into the Crooked Fang Fort. Actually, we might push you further south, maybe into Caracas Gal. I think you'll do more for us there. Gonna take attrition on the way. And that's fine. You'll be able to recuperate pretty quickly. King Sepok. With him, won't be moving these guys down here, but we just want to see. It was King Tiberius that had the extra thing. Let's go for a canopic jar. I don't think there's anything else really we can go for. Yeah, we'll just do that. Now, any armies coming from thingy? Nope. Oh, he's going straight past them. So this guy is determined to come directly for us. He's going to ignore everything in his path just to come after us. Okay, alright. If that's the way. Oh, and Teclis is coming too. No. Okay, I'm glad I've got two armies down here. I don't care about Teclis too much. It's the vampire counts I'm more worried about. Dragonfan Mantis sign. How are we going? One turn for the Tomb of Scorpion. Okay. Leash Priest has skill. Triggers when casting spell. It makes you immune to psychology. Okay, never mind. Let's go to the canopic jar order. Are you okay there, Elim? One of my cats is in a chatty mood today. He's sitting outside the door to the room I'm in, just sitting there meowing. Oh my lord, okay. They're certainly coming now. We get an idea of what they have. Graveguard. Graveguard. Blood Knights. Okay. Where's the skeletons? Where's your basic skeletons? Why are you attacking me with such a... Oh god.
Never.
And another one. Oh my god, they've got two Terrorgeists too.
This is impudence.
Alright, Khalida. We have a slight problem. I think Khalida's screwed. I think Khalida is screwed. There's no way we can stop them. I don't even know if we can stop that first army, to be honest. Alright. What do we have open to us? A Yeek Necrotect. Okay, don't really want that at the moment. Oh, actually no, we should do that one. If we perform that right. Is that Necrotect able to move this turn? He is. Then we can take the Ruin's End, which isn't occupied at the moment. So we can take that, give it to Imric. I'm tempted to attack, but I know even if we actually looks telling us that that's a close fight. We do have Lightning Strike, I think, with Khalida. We'll check that. If I haven't gotten it by now, then yeah, we do have Lightning Strike.
What?
Okay, I guess we're going to try it. So, valiant defeat, but we're going to do Lightning Strike because I don't want to fight two armies at once. So that will change to a close victory. Low casualties. We've got a fast-moving army. Speed 92. Speed 78. Speed, well, that one's slow, but... We've got a fast and well-armoured army. We don't have much in the way of armour piercing. Kind of 1.3k. So this is going to be a close victory. I'm actually think I might want to resolve this just to see what sort of damage gets done to us. Okay, alright, so some of our units took a fair bit, some didn't take any. Alright, so we're going to take the jars. Did we wipe that army out? We did. We attack another one. We're looking at less likely to beat them. but we still got movement left, and we can get back into Pig Barter, which we'll do. So I don't think we're going to get the opportunity to heal. I think they're going to be on us before we get that opportunity. But at least now we've got the defenses with us, and the garrison to join us if we have to come out. What can we give Khalida? Minus 25% casualties from all attrition. I think that's probably a good idea, considering they're going to come and attack us. Maybe we go for that. Purified. And then we've got one remaining. Renowned and feared. Campaign movement. Recruit rank +1. No, okay, that's not really that beneficial. Thinking maybe canopic jar. More canopic jars. Always want more canopic jars. So he's already got all of the jar hoarder stuff done. There's not really much now left to do with this guy. We'll give him the missile resistance and cleanse corruption, I suppose. Alright, so Prince Phlox. Let's go canopic jar hoarder for him. Now, did they have characters in these armies apart from the Lord? Nope. No, they don't. So there's no point bringing him out to assassinate, except for assassinating these guys. But right, can we do anything to improve her army right now? So with regiments of renown, for instance, we don't have any regiments of renown open to us. What about if we go into the mortuary cult? We don't have what we need for most of them. As a matter of fact, we'd only get one of them. We're in need of golden idols. Okay, they have them. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Right, so High Queen Khalida has done what she can this turn. Fortunately, we cannot recruit anybody. We cannot really heal. No, we're kind of stuck as we are. Alright, it's Prince Seeker, or Seeker rather, because I fucked up his name. Okay, let's just head north. Alright, we've got the second army in the Dragon Isles, who will be ready to move next turn. So maybe we'll move directly north for the Shattered Stone next turn with them. So with King Elim III, if we can finish off Kugath.
Challenge me and witness
Hello,
vengeance.
Scarbrand. Oh, you want to declare war? I fucking knew it. He's got 3. Yeah, you're not really a threat to me. I don't know why you're bothering. I mean, I've got friends in the area. You don't. My dwarven allies will help me fight you. I don't know why Scarbrand bothered to attack there, or declare war upon me. He's just signing his own death warrant. I was perfectly content to leave him alone, let him live out there in the Badlands. I mean, we have an army in the area with King Francis, and King Sepotech will be there pretty soon, so I might actually march those 2 armies west and just wipe him out, just because. Valiant defeat. Yeah, okay. Oh, what's wrong with our garrison? Oh, we didn't take this settlement that long ago. That's what's wrong with the garrison. Alright, so they're actually attacking the settlement. They are. Okay. Can we defend this against that many? I don't know. Oh, we got 2,500 in materials for building stuff. We can last for 6 turns of attrition. Don't want to be doing that because our army will just be terrible. Well, at least I suppose we took one of them out. If we do lose this battle, then High Queen Khalida will be able to be resurrected pretty quickly. Let's see, we've got 4 lots of archers, so we're ranged is, I guess, our problem. Oh, we've got another 3 there. And the Ushabti. Oh, well, we have no choice. We have to fight it. We can't sally forth. It's not giving us that option. So let's see how we fare. So 2 full stacks of the Caravan of Blue Roses with endgame units. We don't have much in the way of armor piercing, so we're gonna have to go for the towers that have armor piercing. So I have the mod on where you cannot rebuild towers. You just get whatever you've put up in the very beginning of the battle. So let's see. I'm gonna have to be pretty selective with where we put things. We don't have that much materials either. Excuse me. We were actually building up a defensive garrison here. I don't think it had time to complete, which is a shame. It would have been another extra 1,000 to our materials. Alright, so there's their second army. 2 minutes 24 before they arrive. We're not going to wipe out these guys in that time. Now, I don't know if I'm remembering this rightly, but if I kill the vampire who's leading this army, does everything undead then die immediately? Start crumbling. Can't recall. Alright, so they've got quite a force coming from that direction, a few coming that way. They don't seem to be coming from that side. Okay, that's something. I don't like the fact that everything in our pretty much everything in our army is terribly damaged. Right, let's get all of you. Gonna just plonk you there for the moment. Everything is gonna get thrown in that one corner. There we go. Alright, how do we want to approach this? We wanted to take spots where the flags are. Okay, so there's 1, 2, I guess you could say 3 ways into where this flag is. How many towers does that flag support? That's the question. It'd be nice if you could click on the flag and it would highlight everything that was controlled by that flag. So as it is, I've got to hover around. Alright, so we've got 1 tower. Okay, that's controlled by something else. Alright, 2 towers. Apparently. How about here? Okay, that tower's by that flag. Protecting that one will be a bit of a difficult thing. I think we might have to let that one fall. Okay. No, we don't really have to worry so much over here. And certainly don't have to worry about the back, at the moment anyway. So that supports that tower. How many ways are there into that one? 2. That side and this side. So that's going to be pretty easily defendable. There's that one here. Okay. So they'll come from that direction and that direction. So If we can get a tower here, a tower behind that, and then maybe a tower down here. Probably this one. Don't think it'll last too long. Alright, so what's the armor piercing like on this one? Armor piercing missile damage 30? 50. That's going to cost us 900. We've got 2500. So we couldn't even get 3 of those, unfortunately. So armor piercing 50. Explosive. Armor piercing 200. Damn, one of those would be nice. Maybe we'll have one of those at the back. It's got a good range of 350, so we'll be able to cover things from the back. Where is it? Here. Should be able to cover things. So let's grab it here. Actually, let's have a look at the better one. Range 350 still. 220 armor piercing. 70 on the explosive. 50 reload time 10. Reload time 10. The reload time looks the same for everything. If we go this, we're only going to be able to get 1 tower. If we go this, we can get 2 at least. So we'll go this one here. Then we've got, I think there was another tower. This one here. And then a tower down here. So if we take this one, then it's got the option of firing to the right or down. Alright, that's it. That's all we've got for resources. Now we need to start pushing our men out. This might take a little while. We need to defend this area as long as possible. What are we going to use? Let's just use basic skeletons, I guess. To start with. Once I've used them, I guess I'll group them. I'm going to put Nehekhara warriors in here. Going to use you guys to defend this side. Okay, I think that's probably the best we're going to manage there for a while. Let's see. The main defense is going to come at the back, I guess. We're going to have Khalida and those at the back. They're going to be back here. I'm going to hold this one with our best troops. Even though they've seen better days. Okay, let's group those up as well.
I agree.
These archers are probably going to be most useful at the end. I don't want to lock them to that because they tend not to fire too well when they are. I think most of them are going to come from this angle, so we'll put most of our troops there. Sepulchral Stalkers can come back here. Sharpty with great bows. So this tower here is connected to this. So let's put the Sharpty with great bows here to start off with, and then they can retreat, I guess, if they need to. They've all been placed. Let's group them. Let's group you, Sharpty. And him, he's been grouped as well. I'm sorry, placed as well. Groups. Quick leader. Oh, of course, we've got our artillery. Good, they can reach them from pretty much the beginning of the fight. Let's go. Where do we want our catapult? I guess the same spot, perhaps. I don't know. Catapult's there, I guess. Grouping them. Sphinx. The next Sphinx, we're going to go here because we need to protect this flag too. So we mustn't forget this flag. We're going to need some things protecting that flag. We need some ranged over here. go here and help out there. That's these 3 done as well. And then this chariot's pretty much going to prove useless. I don't know how much a chariot inside here is going to help. Maybe if I take these guys from here, we're going to need more than just the one unit there. So, okay, pick them up separately. Right, we have our units in place. I don't think we're going to win this battle, but we'll do as much damage as we can.
Very well.
Hopefully our towers that we've purchased will do a decent job. Where's that 3rd tower? There it is. So that should be firing at them right now. So what do we want? Graveguard, yeah, firing at the Graveguard, which have got the most armor out of their things, is probably what we want to be doing. So it seems our caskets of souls are going to have some nice targets to fire at. We don't really have anything with good armor and armor-piercing damage to. Piercing damage is 10 for them. Their armor-piercing damage is 22, so this is better. We don't really have anything with that great of armor-piercing damage really to help out. So this guy might have 400. Okay, he's going to be useful. These front lines, they'll crumble pretty quickly. I don't expect them to last very long at all. Especially since they're sending a dragon. I wonder if pulling these back actually might be a better course of action. We're going to lose that area quite quickly. Let's pull them back. They might prove more useful here. Keep the one there. Let's get this tower. Where's that 2nd tower? Here. Can it fire at their lord? It's what I want that to concentrate on. So we might actually get that one to do the same. Okay, they're not going anywhere. That dragon wants them. Again, to come back, keep that dragon on the ground if we can. We're going to keep that dragon involved. Let's get the Shabti to fire at him. Yeah, armor piercing should help them. Alright, let's fire into the middle of that if you don't mind. That's a really nice target there. Let's get our cannonball to do the same. Got some Shabti who decided that the best thing for them to do is to run. That's not what the best thing to do is. I'm going to bring you guys back if you're going to do that. Are we doing any damage to them really? We're doing a fair bit of damage in here. That's good. There's a lot of damage taking place in there. That's a killing field, that is. That's nice. In fact, let's help it along. Okay, maybe we can get our things to shift focus now. That is mostly gone. What we got coming at us? Some crypt horrors. Let's get the Shabti back behind the lines. You to fire on that dragon. More firing at the dragon. The more we can get on that dragon, the better. Put you guys over here. You're going to have a better time firing at him. Oh, he's coming for us. Alright. Everybody on him. If you can fire on the dragon, or actually fire at these guys. Either one. I don't know why our own artillery is firing at our own things. They're firing at the wrong stuff there. save that, you shavty. The dragon has gone after my Sphinx. I don't want it fighting my Sphinx. Continue to fire at that dragon. That's the priority. Right, looks like the reinforcements have arrived and they're coming in. My casket's going. We seem to have been moving around, which is not what we wanted. What does Smeg happen to our Screaming Skull catapult? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's put that down there and hope we can get something going. Alright, Vargeists are going to prove a problem. Let's take out the Vargeists. What have we got here? Master Necromancer. Okay. Let's kill that Necromancer. Khalida, where are you? Get yourself in the fight here. Okay. We're going to want you sharply in the back here. I think we placed them in a good spot. I'm not entirely certain. Alright, we'll try and take down these dragons, so at least, you know, doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all at the moment. Those caskets firing there. I think you're doing more damage to me than you are to them, so if you wouldn't mind, you know, not doing that. Alright, here comes the rest of their army. And, okay, we've got guys coming from that side. Okay. This is going to be used best. Maybe down here. Wait for this group to come closer. There we go. Okay, we got a little bit of damage on them, that's alright. Oh, I just realised we have archers who are in front of the lines. Need to get them behind the lines. Let's get these archers firing at you. You're a pain in the ass. And die. I think we've dealt with the dragon there. Yep, the dragon's just died. And I think we're about to kill another one.
Hi, Queen Khalida.
Tomb Prince Phlox is doing well. Well, believe it or not, we survived the attack there. So time to bring some more over here to help out. Caskets of Souls need to start firing at the enemy down here now. The slower units is probably better. What do they have? What do they have that's a danger? Maybe those Blood Knights. That's what we want to deal with. Don't know why my archers ran into combat. Don't know why these guys are running into combat, to be honest. You're meant to be shooting, not running in there. 100 slaves? Okay. We don't have 100 slaves. The skeleton archers who are firing the wrong way. It's like all these skeleton archers are firing the wrong freaking way. Ah, no, they're still firing at him. Okay, alright. Grave guards with great weapons. What do we have that can deal with them? Let's bring Casket over. get these Nehekhara warriors into the fight. And skeleton archers, you're going to have to fire at them. We've got a bit of a problem that we have nothing that can deal with these. Let's get a hat mass over here. We're going to have to use some spells over there. I think that's going to do more good there. Yeah, it's doing better at the back. You can fire at him. You use Shabti firing on these big targets. Alright, it's risky, but I think it's worth it. Let's get that spell off and get out of there. Can because what closer we can do that hex. There we go. All over the place there. Alright, I guess I use Shabti. You're going to be in hand to hand. So is our Twin Prince. The Stalker's over here now. Queen Khalida has no choice but to get into the fight. So Unleash Priest again. I'm going to release one of those over there. Yeah, we're being attacked by too many forces, unfortunately. Too many forces to defend against. Well, Khalida, you put up a good fight. Unfortunately, it's going to take a long time to get your army back up and running. What can we do? Increase their stuff. Let's pull you back. The dead do not rest. No, the dead won't. Why are you not firing? There we go. Oh. Probably not going to be able to fire now.
The Serpent strikes.
I'm in the middle of a fight there. You're doing quite well there, Khalida.
My orders enacted.
Let's see, what can you do? Not really much. You can help Khalida out by throwing in a magic spell there. Need you guys firing at him. Yeah, that is helping out Khalida. Excellent. I want you guys firing at that as well. It's just really... there we go. Now we've been overrun. They've broken through at the back. I wouldn't be surprised if we got hit by casualty things soon.
Serve me. As of demands.
The army's crumbling away.
Agreed.
Yeah, we lost our tower as well. So even the towers can't help us now. There we go. Ah well. We tried. I think Khalida could have taken a few more of them out with her. She was just getting started. Well, we wiped out one of their armies, Siegfried Leichenberg. Oh, sorry, Lichberg. We wiped him out. And we destroyed half of the second army. That's not too bad. I mean, they had, what, 1,650 troops to our... No, they had 2,650 troops to our 1,670 troops. And considering we got 232 remaining, if it wasn't for the casualty counter thing, then we probably could have taken out a good another 200. We still had Ushabti there. We still had our stalkers there. And of course we still had High Queen Khalida. I'm not quite sure what we would have needed there to hold them off. The skeleton spearmen didn't really do much at all. Look at that, 0 kills. What was their point? What did they do? Nehekhara warriors did bugger all as well. The Tomb Guard did okay. It was the Caskets of Souls that did well. The Ushabti there did well. Alright, valiant defeat. Oh, did we not end up wiping him out? Oh, come on, that's not right. We killed him. Alright, we lost that, fair and square, but then they cheated there at the end. We wiped out that one army. Drying rivers. Dried up river. Income from trade tariffs minus 40%. Economic jars minus 40. Flowing river. Income from trade. I'm okay for that one. Let it dry out. Ally attacks army. Caravan of blue roses. Okay. Queen Khalida is wounded. We lost Pig Barda. Okay. Oh, looks like the Blue Roses have taken Kugath's last settlement. So Kugath is now in trouble. That guy should be dead. I am pissed about that.
Who commissions me? War statutory to me.
Alright, we're going to give the Ruins End to Imric, I guess. He's right next to us. I doubt very much these guys, the vampires, will take it for peace.
Greatest of the dragon princes.
Here you go.
The power and the glory
I
of
would like to
Khalida
give
is
you...
welcome.
what was it we just took? Ruins End. Where is the Bitter Bay? I'm not even sure what that is. Ah, no, we don't want to give you that one. Gonna keep that one for ourselves. Oh, hang on, is that the Bitter Bay? Do we want the Bitter Bay? We do. Alright. Ruins End. Here you go, mate. If you wouldn't mind looking after it. What you gonna give me for it? Yeah, cool, I'll take that.
This will be masterful.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to defend it pretty soon. There's some enemies coming. Alright, where can we get some... Where's the best place to get High Queen Khalida up and going again when we get the opportunity? No, maybe the Bone Gulch? I don't know. Don't know. She's going to be gone for how many turns? How long do we have to go without the High Queen? High Queen Khalida is back in 3 turns. Oh, that's not so bad. Okay. Let's head south. We should have... There he is. Does he get to move? He does get to move. Alright, so we're almost at those isles. It's quicker than I thought. I thought it would take him about 4 turns to get there. Right, not seeing anybody yet, but I'm pretty certain there's someone there. Alright, Tech, this is getting close. Where are those vampires? I cannot see them. I don't have eyes on them anymore. I think we might... Maybe we should meet Teclis here. No, let's let him come into the territory. So we're going to move out from the settlement. And we're going to go into an ambush stance. Here. And then we're going to do the same here. Going to move into an ambush stance. Now, hopefully we're too far away for him to actually trigger the ambush this turn. But hopefully he's going to march in. Maybe about here. And... just pull him back a little. Maybe he's going to march in. Pull back a little. And then we'll be able to get him with two armies coming from two directions. And hopefully we can do that. Alright. King Francis is taking attrition. That's alright. He's going to be at Karakazgal very soon. And I think we can upgrade Karakazgal now. So let's do this. Alright, so 6 units he can get. Here we go. He's got access to more now, being in the garrison here. Probably don't want to take too many Tomb Guard because we want High Queen Khalida to have access to some. So we don't want to take all the best units. Maybe we'll go to Ushabti, so we can leave 4 for Khalida. I'm gonna leave that for Khalida. I'll leave them for Khalida as well. So 2 plus 3 is 5 for Khalida. So if we've got to shove the elusive with 4. What do we take? I don't know that carrying would prove too useful, to be honest. We do have access to some more. Let's leave the Ushabti Greatbow for Khalida as well. I think what we'll do instead is get some allied recruitment going from here. So this turn, yeah, let's go for some Lothern Sea Guard. And then next turn we'll do the same. So that's King Francis. King Elim is... I think we might just wait there to see what the vampires do. Or maybe we should go after them. King Elim has a decent army. Alright, we should have one more king. King Sepoch, there he is. Skarbrand did decide that he wants to fight. Oh, and Zinch is there too. We're at war with Zinch. Alright, we're gonna have to bring him down this way. So let's force march him. So we're gonna need that second army down there. So we are now embroiled in wars on 3 sides. And they're all hot wars, no cold wars at the moment. So those wars on 3 sides causing us issues. Damn it. Okay, let's see. In the south, Teclis is probably due to attack. Lord Skrulk, hello. Are you about to declare war on me? Why? We are nowhere near one another. I mean, you're where? Lustria? I don't get it. I don't get why Lord Skrulk just decided to declare war for no fucking reason. I miss the time of peace. Sure, there was a time when we were at peace. It must have been, surely. I think it maybe might have been 2 turns after we'd wiped out the vampire counts locally. And then that was it, peace for 2 turns. And then it's just all spiraled downhill since then. Alright, I'll probably wrap things up here on this turn. I didn't want to be streaming for too long today. I've got a few things I've got to sort out. Now, today's plans have been thrown into disarray by the crisis. I don't know if I'm going to Excuse me. I don't know if I'll keep the crisis on future campaigns, because so far it's just more annoying than anything. It's not. I mean, I wanted to do my main campaign victory conditions, and this thing is just gonna make this campaign go on for twice as long. So, I don't know whether I actually like them. Monument to Geheb, armor +10 for infantry, weapon strength +10 for melee infantry, or Monument to Kassar. I think it's got to be the infantry one. Oh, there go the poxmakers of Nurgle. I did say at the beginning of the stream the aim was to get rid of them, so we didn't do it alone, but they're gone. So we achieved something. Alright, let's march these guys down. Where's Scarbrand's army? He's got one here. Might have a look at our alliances. So, get hold of these guys and say, would you mind attacking that target for me? It'd be really cool if you do. There we go. And then with these allies, I'm gonna get you to attack. Oh, you cannot attack since you're not at war with him. Okay. If you attack Scarbrand here, let's see if we can get him wiped out just through our allies, maybe. Alright, let's have a look in the south. What happened? Did he march into our lands? He did. He fell for it. We'll get him soon. And then just have a look at the islands in the southeast. Okay, so there is Ind to our east. So, hang on, is that Ind to the east? No, that's part of the island chain. Alright, so we're still heading further that way. Ah, there we go, the Tower of the Stars. So it's held by the High Elves. At the moment. So let's see if we can make contact with them.
Your barren wastelands.
They don't like us. Okay, alright. But we're friends with Imric. Imric loves us. He'd like us too, if he gave us a chance. Alright, up to the Dragon Isles. Dragon Fan Mount. Don't think I want to upgrade that anymore, or that, to be honest. More Ushabti, please. Shattered Stone Isle. Oh, they're coming for... Oh, jeez, they are coming for us. Four armies. This first one is not going to be too much of a problem.
I refuse.
We probably need to take him out quickly before his friends get here. And these are more conventional armies, so that's going to be one of the harder ones. So it looks like there's going to be a fight for the Dragon Isles. What can we do here at the Shattered Stone Isle? Maybe give us a defensive building. Don't want to spend too much on it, because I'll probably end up losing one or two of these settlements, I would think. Okay, well, right, so that's for next stream. And down here, we'll just see if we can actually get them in the ambush. Oh, there's the vampires again. We've got eyes on him. He's just chilling. He's taking attrition. Okay, that's cool. If he wants to take attrition, I'm happy with that.
Even the Lawmaster.
So you've sent 16. You've got some lizards in your army, but that's not the best army. You may have...
Risen.
you may have made a mistake there.
Legion, slow.
Where is my second army? There they are. Can we get behind them? No, we can't. Alright, so let's attack.
Destroy all.
And they're probably going to run. Oh no, they decided to stay and fight. Well, decisive defeat.
Will be mine.
We should have taken very few casualties from that. Yeah, we'll be fine. Be back at full fighting force in the turn. So that last battle of the stream went well. And so well that we can actually go into ambush stance with this army.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
They're going to... Yep, they'll still recuperate.
Greatest dynasty.
So we can put both into ambush stance. So if that Vampire Count army comes up here, we're going to get them. Right, so... Hero recruit rank for Tomb Princes, leadership and melee defense for Tomb Guard. King Tiberius has a few Tomb Guards, so it might be worth it. It's mostly archers and Ushabti. So anything for Ushabti? Melee attack for Ushabti, melee defense. We'll take that one.
Nehekhara rises from the sands.
Can we get jars? We can get jars. We shall get jars.
My will.
Right, this is King Chakotay. So King Chakotay's army is mostly what? He's got some Tomb Guard, mostly archers.
I alone
So-
shall restore Nehekhara.
What do we want to go for? Does he have... Well, we might take the Canopic Jar order, actually. Might take that wherever we can. Yeah, we'll take that wherever we can. Because we are in need of Canopic Jars. Although it would be nice to get the Banishment. Maybe with this guy we'll make an exception. As we want to get the Banishment. Okay, alright. I think that's going to be where we're going to call it a day. So we've made some progress. Kugath is dead. But we now have the crisis with Vampire Counts. The Blue Roses faction are being very aggressive. We're not actually seeing much from these guys. These guys look like they're being, even though they've got all those armies roaming around, they look like they're actually losing ground. They've only got the one region there. In the north, the dwarves, I'm hoping, are going to deal with the most of that. The Bretonnians are going to be busy. I don't know how well that's faring for them. Bretonnians and Empire maybe might be able to take care of them. I think most of my battles are going to be fought with the Blue Roses, maybe with Manfred. It would be nice at some point to get over here to get the Book of Nagash. The 5th Book of Nagash with this mod is insane. So, you know, if I could get out there for the Book of Nagash, that would be freaking fantastic. Still thinking that maybe when we get the opportunity to get another army, we build an army here, build it with the best units we've got at the time, and we just send it off on that mission to take that settlement. Sorry, take that book. Who's got that book? I don't know. Let's see, can we... no, we don't have eyes on who's got it. Alright, well, anyway, we'll call it a day. Thank you to anybody who dropped by. I do appreciate your spending some of your precious time with me. But until I see you next time, have a great day. Catch you later.